Hello guys, welcome to another Let's Play of Genshin Impact. And I've been doing some questing. I've been clearing my quest log. As you can see, I did a few of these little ones that I had on the side. Just like working from the bottom up. My main goal was to get these quest books, these purple, especially the purple ones, to level up Hu Tao, who I got from a wish. So good. Wasn't even a pity one. It was like I think 4 or 5 after I got Ilan. So it's so cool. So now she's like level 30 something, 34 I think it is. Level 34.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl.
I actually haven't used to yet. I've just been leveling up. So hopefully when she gets to level 45 to 50, I can start using her in my team. That's about it. Oh. Hold on. Lost control of my controller. And so that's where I am now. And the quest I'm doing now at the moment, I'm quite enjoying it because it features like the storyline with Shenhe. This one. See guys, see sunset. So I've done a couple of them, and let's continue it. Figure out what I'm doing. Cloud Retainer suddenly drops by on a nearby summit. What is his purpose here? What is his purpose here? What is her purpose here? Nearby summit. Because I think I probably would have just recently spoken to him. Wait until the following day. So 8 a.m. Reminds me of a Legend of Wind Waker kind of sound effect, that one. Oh wait, I've got some stuff in the mail. Oh, what's this? Oh, previews. Complete this. Oh, I'll do this later. Cool. Awesome. Let's go. Oh, it's gonna something's gonna happen. Well, I should do my health as well. Where the heck am I on the map? Well, that's where I've got to go. But I want to heal up first, just in case there's a fight. I really like my team at the moment. I've got Kaya, Yelan, Jean as the healer, and also Xiangling. So I really like it. But I encountered this team that I had to do this thing where I had to kill them quickly, and there was these water guys and ice people. I was getting frozen a lot, and 2 of my main DPSs, like, they're not strong against ice and water. So I want to get like Hu Tao in my main team so I get more fire. That would be really, really cool if I could do that. Cause yeah, I like the team I really like the team a lot. When they're doing their thing, it's very, very satisfying. yeah, they have weakness against certain enemies, which is good. It's cool. And I have this massive urge to use Noelle in a way. I don't know why. She's got a claymore, she's got a shield, but I don't know. Apparently, Geo doesn't interact that as strongly as some of the other stuff together. But I'll see how we go. We'll level up Hu Tao first. How cool is this? I gotta say, Shenhe is so attractive. Her design.
Hey! So, Shenhe...
Shenhe.
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it.
Oh? How did you know?
Her backstory is really, really, really cool.
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you, so I went outside to check and caught sight of my master. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect that my master must have told you everything about me.
You know the way she talks? It reminds me of another character that's a little slightly different. It's a Kotaro Lives Alone. He's from this anime where there's this kid who lives alone and in this apartment complex. But he talks like an adult in a way, and the way she's talking is kind of like that. And yeah, I just wanted to mention that.
After all, Master is... very talkative.
Sorry, Shenhe. Paimon had you down as an Adeptus this whole time, but it turns out Paimon was wrong.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile pursuit. Still, though you mistook me for an Adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. Instead, you treated me as you would a friend. For this, I am very grateful indeed.
Check out her eye colors. It's really cool.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real Adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an Adeptus or a human isn't the important thing. First and foremost, we're just plain old friends.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails in terms of what I have to do, I must say I like the title Friend very much indeed.
She's cool. She's growing on me a lot.
Great! Well, now that we're all rested up, we should start searching for the other 2 items on the list. But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little helper how the progress is going.
Ningguang's little helper, who likes to be called the secretary. So
After
funny.
all, Sunset Vermilionite is so rare. Paimon doubts many competitors will really be able to find any. If it turns out some of them have given up already, we'll be able to take things a little more slowly. Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhe.
Aww.
Try it! They're so good.
She's cool.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you Shenhe's backstory, which I found out from the Adeptus just before. She was this kid, and they found her fighting against, I don't know exactly what it was, but like fighting against some like monsters or something, and she has homicidal tendencies. And so what they've done is they've tried to contain her with these, I don't know, let's just call them strings or something, like they're not real literal strings, but like somehow they've contained that part of her, but that part of her also has dampened her personality as well, so she's not
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from.
Yeah, so
Need me to come up
I
with
thought
some
it was
for
very,
you?
very interesting backstory. Really, really cool. Let's go. decided to go underneath the woodwork. Can I get it? Yes. Ooh.
Look! Look! The Jade Chamber is floating into the sky! But it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Byron! And hey! People Paimon doesn't know?
Oh, Beto. And, is it Yunjin? Is it? I think I have her.
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure remains balanced. Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise to its target altitude.
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment, I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you.
Yay.
Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch.
Oh, well, she was doing it too.
Wait, I know you. You're the one who fought against the Vatuian Osile, right?
Oh, she's good looking too.
Sure enough, your reputation precedes you. Pleased to meet you. I'm Beto, Captain of the Crux.
Beto.
Beto? Are you here to join the Jade Chamber contest too?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of sunset vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured I'd bring it over.
She seems pretty cool.
Huh. So
She's
even
a
though
pirate.
it's rare, we're not the only ones who managed to get a hold of it.
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin, probably the most famous figure in the Liyue opera scene.
Ah.
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler. I'm sure you've heard of them before. And this is... sorry, I'm not sure we've met.
Shenhe.
Shenhe.
I am their...
Friend.
Good to meet you. Well, from today on, I guess all of us are friends.
Good, good.
Miss Yun is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed. To be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections, I was able to acquire a specimen of the plastrite required. Fortunately, it was approved for submission, despite being a little on the diminutive side. Wow! So it looks like the 3 of us are competitors now! Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you competing as well?
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help him win.
In that case, I have a proposal to make. Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, there are 3 teams here. We can split the prize between us.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Instead of competing against each other, we could work together to secure the top 3 places between us. What do you think? Sounds great, but how does that change things exactly?
I think I see where you're going with this, Miss Yun. The plastrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. The 2 remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other 2 can hop on the bandwagon. How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Precisely.
Huh. Interesting approach.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some leads on these wonder cores. From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and ask Su Ling if he's heard of them. You guys...
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Thoughts?
Sounds good. Let's go.
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of us a step closer to victory.
Wow, what a cool team. Everyone's so like cooperative and stuff. Nice. You know, like I didn't know Yunjin when I got her as a character, but her personality is not what I expected. She seems really nice. Like,
I'm gonna take off. See you later.
and Beto seems really nice too. Those kids love Beto.
Okay, let's go. By the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang, Yunjin?
I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment, so I would like to hear her opinion.
Ooh, what's the opera called? Paimon wants to go see it.
The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban legend about an evil spirit and an adeptus. It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
Is that alliteration with the same letters in it? Cool. This reminds me of Sonic the Hedgehog, this part. Not that I've played a lot. Oh. Not that I've played a lot of Sonic games. Do you reckon I can climb this? Oh, it's probably not the best way. What's it? Oh, it leads me. I love those things to run, follow. It tells you where to go for the quest. Can I jump off? Yes. Cool. Follow the yellow dot road. Ah!
Ah, hello. Are you here for something off the shelf, or do you need something forged?
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Of course I have.
Of course.
Sorry, who's asking?
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past, for stage use.
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yoon. Sorry, my brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day. Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yoon. Even folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like myself. So, you're here to ask about Wonder Cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some for Lady Ningguang back when she was building the original Jade Chamber. The types of ore needed to make Wonder Cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't suppose you've brought any yourselves?
No.
I have a lot of
We were
ore.
gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
Sure. Well, you'll need two kinds.
I don't have any of those.
Starsplinter iron and Subrosium. If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Starsplinter iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with visions. It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the Subrosium, though, that's trickier. It's all but unheard of on the market.
Then where do we start?
I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of the stuff. Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start by looking for Starsplinter iron around Mount Tianheng. And if you run into any locals, ask them a few questions about Subrosium.
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine damsel of devastation also takes place on that mountain. I hear the view there is quite spectacular. A favorite destination of the Adepti, in fact. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. Let's not delay. We should head straight there.
Yeah, it is fun. I'm gonna need Razor if I'm gonna hit some rocks. Or a claymore user. Like, I'm big onto the claymore. Okay, so... Oh, it's just here. The heck, that's so close. I just imagined it'd be further for some reason. I'm getting really sleepy. I went to a Stray Kids concert last night. It was so good, and I got home and I played.
This isn't good. If the rain washes away the traces, it's gonna set us back a long way.
What traces? What's she talking about? Anyway, and then I played some Genshin last night. I went to sleep about 3:30 in the morning, and I'm all asleep yet.
I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic, towering peaks and the gently flowing streams. It's like setting foot in paradise. No wonder the legend of the divine damsel of devastation is said to have taken place here. Adepti wander oft where mortals seldom stride. Indeed, this looks like a place that one might expect to be frequented by Adepti.
The Divine Damsel of Devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes place in Mount Tianheng. Huh. Seems like you have a real connection with this place. What's the story about, though?
It's the story of a girl becoming a hero.
Cool. A hero story? They're Paimon's favorite.
The legend first arose in this area. It is said that there used to be a prosperous village on the mountain. In that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. One day, a terrifying monster appeared. The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was so distraught at the news that it broke his spirit and drove him to madness. The vile and vicious monster told the villagers, "If you want to live, you must sacrifice a child to me."
What a nasty piece of work! Ugh. Paimon sure hopes this monster gets put in its
I love
place!
how emotional Paimon is about stuff. It's so cool.
But the monster was so terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it. They had no choice but to give in to the monster's demand. Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster, a little girl suddenly stood up and came forward.
No! Don't do it, little girl!
Unbeknownst
I
to
love that.
anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. She approached the monster's lair, feigning fear and trepidation. When she finally arrived, she courageously drew her sword and entered into a fierce struggle with the monster, from which she eventually emerged as the
Wow,
victor.
very cool. That's a twist. I didn't expect that.
Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own.
Oh no.
Her story became the stuff of legend.
Is this Shenhe?
But alas, the paths of mortals and Adepti seldom cross, and she would never again re-enter the mortal world.
Is this her?
And so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin air. That's how the opera ends.
Look at Shenhe. Remain silent. I'm gonna look at her.
I really like this story. But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out to be. I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
I've never considered that before. Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. A certain degree of deviation from the truth is always inevitable. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience with the character of the divine damsel.
I think it's a great story. The ideal story.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon! Let's go get ourselves some Starsplinter iron! Yeah!
Fun. Cool. Alright. Is that it? Is that it? Investigate. Oh, it's a sigil, which is good. Oh, I wonder if I should just end the let's play here, because like it's gonna take a while. How to use visions. Look for the objective. How to use visions to find visions? Is that's not like elemental. How to use visions. I'm super sleepy now. Use visions. Starsplinter. It does not
Good
involve
roll.
elemental sight.
All right, maybe I'll take one more day
Oh,
off. And
the vision will
knock out the
radiate a
rest of
yellow
the work once
sparkle.
I'm feeling up to it.
Oh. The spawns will be in the same location for everyone. But what I'll do, should I just... I don't know. We're supposed to just look around. Apparently our vision goes yellow. Oh, what's going on? Oh, is this it? Oh my god, we found it! We found some! We just have to find 2. That was exciting. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Very close. Where could it be? Probably somewhere high than you expect. And it had a noise too, didn't it? They should have a warmer, colder thing. Like, do they want me to just go everywhere? What if I... Ooh, it's getting close. There is a warmer, colder. You guys hear that? Getting closer. It's getting louder, I think. It's getting softer. I'm somewhere near it. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. It's getting softer. Oh my god. gosh. Oh, am I climbing down? Oh, I thought I was like facing down. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna... somewhere around here. Oh, found it, found it, found it. I was wrong, it wasn't
There
high.
should be enough Starsplinter iron. Now we just need to find that Subrosium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
Yes, Shenhe. Shenhe.
Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Excuse us, sir. Can we ask you something? Huh. He didn't seem to catch that.
Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about Subrosium.
Pointing?
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Well, whatever. Guess we're on our own here. Shenhe, Yunjin, let's have a look around.
Cool.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
Oh, she knows him.
It's
Shenhe.
Shenhe. Shenhe.
Shenhe.
Shenhe.
You're alive. The rumors were true. So, all these years? I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium. But I think you can find some information in the village. And this place is deserted now. No one ever comes here. So you can rummage around all you want.
Huh? You...
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and take a look around. Don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe.
Okay, then let's see what we can find in this village.
Cool. I'm so super sleepy. So should I just end it here?
I came back here once before, a few years ago. Alone. I hid it from Master at the time. It was deserted then, too. Except for a few low-life bandits. Everyone and everything I remembered was long gone. But as people were passing by, they stopped to admire me. They praised me, telling me I gave off the aura of an Adeptus. I tried explaining to them that I wasn't an Adeptus, just an ordinary person who came from this village. But no one believed me. When I saw how run down all these houses were, I felt at a loss. It was like I took a look at the world, and on the surface, it looked like a vast realm with so many places I could go. Then I looked a little closer, and there was nowhere for me to go at all.
Suddenly, so much time has gone by. Everything has changed.
Last time I visited, I felt so upset. But today, I don't know why, but it feels different.
It is easy for your mind to run wild when you are alone. But this time, you are with your friends, aren't you?
Big responsibility.
Yes, my friends.
I'm happy she's got us as friends. It's cool. Well, I'm getting super sleepy. So I'm gonna sleep and then I'm gonna wake up. Tomorrow's Sunday, I can wake up early and play it. Maybe I'll stream, maybe I won't. But hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm loving Genshin Impact. It's so cool. Such a good game. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.